Hey, Scott here, Scotty's Animals. I'm with Gary, and we are hanging out in my new portable, easy to set up emergency cage. Now this is like a playpen. It's like an emergency cage. There's a number of ways you could describe it, but what I love about it is it's really easy to set up, it's cheap, and it's incredibly versatile. If you need to get out of the house in an emergency and take your piggies, or if you need to have a little extra setup, maybe you want to dry your piggies and it's a warm day and you don't need to dry them in a towel or use a blow dryer, you can put your piggies in this thing. Or maybe you just got some extra piggies, you saved them from the animal shelter and you don't have any place to put them right now. You can set this up. There's a million reasons why you'd want to have something like this on hand. And what I love about it, it's cheap, it sets up in literally 5 seconds. So let's take a look at it a little bit closer. It was a hot day and I just gave Gary a bath, and I thought this is a perfect place for him to dry off. I just put some towels down because I knew Gary wasn't going to be hanging out for that long, just long enough to dry. But you could easily put some fleece pads and he could stay a lot longer. He's munching on an oxbow Timothy stack. These things are really nice. I'm allergic to Timothy, but the way it's compressed like that, it's easy to plop in the cage or put one anywhere. It's also really easy to hook up a water bottle. Here I just took 2 grids zip tied together and just put it right over the side of it. It's sturdy enough to support the weight of a water bottle. Well, it folds up really small and it's easy. It's kind of fun to it just pops right open. Boom. Couldn't be simpler. $10.99, and it comes in a bunch of colors. And to fold it up, you just push in the sides and fold it up. It's that easy. And you might think, oh, well, it's kind of flimsy, but it's really hard for the piggies to climb out of it, because if they tried to get up on this, it wouldn't support their weight enough to hop over it. Put some towels down or your favorite fleece pads, and already, look, you're good to go. These days, you can never be too prepared for an emergency, and with this portable pop-up playpen, you will be. If you need an emergency setup for your piggies, if you need to get them out of the house and you need someplace safe for them, or if you find some piggies that are in need, maybe at an animal shelter, or sometimes they're just running around like strays, this thing will give you a quick and easy setup to keep any piggies comfortable and safe. So I highly recommend this thing. It's extremely cheap, it's extremely lightweight, it's easy to store anywhere. This thing is a must-have. As soon as I saw this, I was like, wow, I definitely need one, and I can think of a million reasons to use it. It's great if you want to dry off your piggies, especially on a hot day like today where you don't need to blow dry them. You just put a bunch of towels down like I did with Gary, and in a few minutes they're going to be dry. I can think of so many reasons why I would end up using this, and I bet you can too. Let me know in the comments if there's a situation that you think you could use this thing right now. Speaking of emergencies, here's an entire playlist on how to build your emergency kit and what to put in it. And of course, I'll put a link to this in the description. So as always, thank you guys so much for all your support. If you want to get this t-shirt or any other t-shirts to help support me and the channel, you can do that right down here. All right, until next time, thanks for watching.